Good morning, everybody. We'll let things start and boot up before we get started today. It's a little earlier than normal, but I'm doing earlier schedules now. I'm waking up at like 8 o'clock every morning now, or at least trying to. So I figured we could either, I could work on review stuff for a couple hours, or we could just do the stream now. So I figured we could just do a little bit earlier streams, around 10 o'clock. But anyways, welcome to the stream. We're going to go into the Switch port of Ace Combat 7 today. I was a little sad because it came out last Thursday. Because I thought, oh wait. Okay, good. Stream audio is working. But yeah, I remember trying to figure out what I wanted to stream last week, and I'm like, I don't have anything. And I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna work on stuff. And that's what we did. I deep dived into that True Colors visual novel, which I actually received while I was on my trip from not last weekend, but the weekend before, I think. And decided to, just focus on that in the Nitro deck review. But we're back because we got Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Deluxe Edition that just came out less than a week ago on the Nintendo Switch, and I've heard it's a pretty great port. So we're going to dive into that in a little bit. But as far as what's going on the channel right now, my Nitro Deck Plus review went up on Monday. I'm going to probably have a Steam Deck video on Friday, because I'm starting to go through. I'm getting into Resident Evil mode on the Let's Play channel. I'm marathoning the entire franchise, going in release order, at least everything that I can get running on handhelds. Vita, PS Vita, Switch, Steam Deck, Legion Go, that sort of thing. I just recorded the end of the Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, the 1999 Resident Evil 3. So that's going to go up on the Let's Play channel next week and finish up the up that. So I'm like 3 games into it. So I decided, you know what? Let's just do a bunch of Steam Deck stuff. Let's just cover all of the Resident Evil games on the Steam Deck that we haven't already. So, I've already covered 4 remake, Village. So Friday it's going to be 0 and remake, or the one remaster / GameCube remake / whatever you want to call it. And then I'll go from there. Probably do 2 remake, 3 remake. Eventually to 5, 6 Revelations 2. Probably bundle those together. And you get the idea. And that's kind of like reinforced the fact that the YouTube channel Residents of Evil just did their marathon live streaming this past week. They didn't get through much. They didn't get through that many games, but that kind of just helped reinforce it. Plus, the Keeper's Diary released a few weeks ago. Just a fun time. But anyways, and one other thing. Welcome to the stream on Keyblade. I am doing well. So, as far as what we're going to cover in the coming weeks / month, I bought Ace Combat 7. Ace Combat 7 and Gundam Breaker 4 are probably going to be the last new releases that I go out of my way to buy for quite a while. Because I am in a gigantic game of catch-up in regards to like my finances and stuff. So I've got to get caught up on all that. The trip I went on a couple weeks ago and just in general have gotten me, a bit behind. Because I've said it before that I live check to check across the revenue from this channel that I put into this channel and my full-time loss prevention job. So, unless I get a bunch of review codes, which I am pretty heavily sending review code emails right now. Unless I get a bunch of review codes, it's probably going to be mostly backlog stuff. Because, like, I re-downloaded a bunch of my backlog stuff. Some of this is reviews, some of this is stuff I've bought on sales to go through, so we're probably going to dive into this a bit. Except that Star Wars Battlefront was already covered. It does not need to be in here. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to review the Miku Fitness boxing game. I was hoping that the Japanese version would be updated with English, because the Asia English version's out now, but it wasn't. So, we'll see how that goes. But, you know, just to give you guys a heads up of what's probably going to happen on the channel soon. And I was going to review this, Thief Simulator 2023. This was like a little indie Thief Simulator game that came out last year. Well, we're not going to review it now because you can't buy it anymore. It's gone from the store. You can re-download it if you've already bought it, but you can no longer purchase it. I'm going to look into why that happened. But anyways, that's pretty much what's going on. And since it's almost 10, we'll go ahead and we'll get started. We're just going to go through Ace Combat 7 for a couple hours. Just, you know, get it started. I'm actually working on root film right now, possibly for my next review. I like it so far. But, you know, let's just go ahead and dive into Ace Combat 7, and we'll see how things go. I'll probably have to adjust the volume levels once we get in. And I'll need to watch the computer because the Legion Go recently got a really big update that changed and overhauled a bunch of its UI stuff. And it was acting a little funky yesterday. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. The audio balancing seems fine so far. Let's get through our agreement. Once we get into the game and get to like cutscenes and stuff, then we'll know how we'll need to adjust the audio. Because I have not booted this game up at all since I bought it yesterday. Tuning is performed via roll and pitch designs. These controls enable you to turn by moving the left stick left and right. This control type is recommended for experienced Ace Combat players. Tuning is performed via roll and pitch adjustments, allowing more realistic aircraft control. Let's start with standard, and we might switch to expert later. Voiceover language English. Subtitle language English. Alright, look at that. We're just going to go ahead and start with the campaign. New game. Alright, let's see. Look at all this. So we got normal, standard difficulty set. Easy difficulty, for those that are new to the series. A simplified version of easy. Completion progress for easy and casual easy difficulties will be combined, and the data with the greater amount of progress will be used. Interesting. We'll just go into hard, normal, not hard.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
Now let's check this.
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
We'll lower
When I
that down
close
just
my
slightly.
eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark.
And it'll probably be fine. The cinematics look
Pilots
great.
have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
On Keyblade said might be grabbing the Metal Gear collection while it's on sale.
See what it's like up
I mean, it's a good collection. People just
above the clouds,
crapped on it.
The dark blue of the stratosphere.
Same thing happened with Aspire Media.
Being
People,
at the controls,
because so much of the internet crapped on the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection when it first came out, now everybody acts like Aspire Media's does nothing but hack jobs on all of their ports, which isn't true. Some of their ports haven't been the best, but a lot of their ports have been really good. But you know, the whole Star Wars community is like, you know, just like every time it gets a patch, there's someone on the internet that says, oh, hey, Star Wars Battlefront got a quote-unquote patch, but it didn't really do anything. It's still broken. I'm like, it's not. No, it's not.
Whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we
I hate the Star Wars community on YouTube.
Now, when I say
I hate it so much.
me, my grandpa, and his old
Some of them are great. I like Star Wars Theory.
I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do
And
most of
unfortunately
the work
now,
myself.
you know, every single time Aspire Media announces something new, like the Bounty Hunter game, it's just flooded with comments of, oh,
A prototype
they're just
drone.
hacks. They do nothing but
It
hack
wasn't
jobs.
much
I'm
of
like,
a
that's not
plane,
true at all.
More of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running.
Man, look
It
at all
took
this
us
story.
another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right.
I mean, Ace Combat 7 was great. I didn't play it on like PlayStation or Xbox. I have it on PC.
Just older.
I played a little bit of it on PC,
Now, I was all alone.
mostly for game tests. See,
Wherever the souls of
so you
my
know, on Switch is
grandsons
going to be the
now
first time I'm going to
reside,
play it the whole way through.
I hope it's
But I've seen lots of videos on it. I've seen friends play it. And I'm glad that it performs well because Bandai Namco did a horrible job marketing this game.
All this plane could do was
They did
take
what, a
off,
trailer?
accelerate, and fly.
A trailer, a physical edition in Europe. That's it. It wasn't even on the eShop's Coming Soon section until it released. On Keyblade, I played the PS2 games of Ace Combat. Nice. I played the handheld games. I played the 2 PSP games, which were both a lot of fun. Skies of Deception and Joint Assault. And I played the 3DS remake of Ace Combat 2, I think it was. Listen to that music. This game's got a phenomenal soundtrack.
So I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have put in my best with you, piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Uh-oh. On Keyblade, I think my first jet fighting game was Top Gun on the Sega Genesis. Oh, that's cool.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usha as members of the international.
I'm going to lower it slightly.
Until today.
Just so the audio balancing is good, because I don't want to keep
Earlier, our radar
going
site
back and
informed us that a
checking
group of unidentified aircraft was
the
approaching.
stream on my phone.
Communication systems went down
I'm just going to
immediately
put my
after.
headphones away.
We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
Close that down on
Here's
my
your mission.
phone.
It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement
Whoops.
has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert.
Surfd and Bandai Namco did the same thing with Baten Kaiser's 1 and 2 HD remaster when it released on Steam. A single trailer the day it released. That's horrible. I mean, at least they released a trailer for Ace Combat 7 on Switch a while back.
Then
But the only reason I knew about it was I was just sitting around one day, like a week ago or a couple weeks ago, and I thought, wasn't Ace Combat 7 coming to the Switch sometime this year? I should look at that. Then I looked it up. Oh, it's happening next week. I kept looking on the coming soon section of the eShop. Nothing. Nothing at all. A little news snippet of saying it was getting a physical edition. I'm thinking, is it going to get delayed, or is it just going to randomly appear on launch day? Oh, it's just going to randomly appear on launch day. They should have done more marketing, especially with how good this port is supposed to be. Let's look at mission prep. Oh, it won't actually show me the aircraft. I was hoping it had like a little hangar view like the PSP games had. Oh, like literally this right here. All right, we got the F-104C, we got the F-4E. Are these all aircrafts that we own? That's cool. But no F-22 Raptor. They always make you work for that. I remember in what was it? I think it was Joint Assault. The F-22 doesn't become available for you to actually use until the last mission in the entire game. I guess we'll use the Avril. Why not? It's the first one on the list. Or you can just say the ADF-01. Let's just do normal stuff for right now. Oh, I can't. Interesting. Well, the F-16. There we go. All right, let's go. And I'll relearn how to play these games. It's been a hot minute since I've played the PSP games. But I mean, this is Ace Combat 7. We haven't had an Ace Combat game on a handheld since the 3DS remake of 2.
Get those birds in the sky. Sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
You can see a little bit of the Switch downgrades here. You can like very slight little jagged edges on the airplanes themselves.
Hurry, Mage Squadron.
But it still looks great. Yeah, right there you can see a little fuzz around the cockpit. Alright, we got some camera controls. Oh. So R2. Alright. Man, look at this. This looks great.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage. Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
Let's see. We got mini-map changing.
Mage 2, form up with Mage 1.
Ah, there's the camera controls.
Golem Squadron, it's go time.
There we go. What? Sorry. I accidentally hit A.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper.
Not gonna, it looks great. It does look great.
Bombers. They don't have many escorts.
La Bamba!
Hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp. Wilco.
Let's go get La Bamba.
I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Alright, we're gonna stick with this for right now.
For enemy bombers.
Even though I do like third person, so you can actually look at the planes.
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers are
Boom! Ooh, look at that explosion. Looks great.
down. Good job, Mage 2.
Oh, I'm kind of fighting with these controls a little bit.
Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
I can see why this is easy to use. Let's go in and see if we can... Oh, I can't. Interesting. What are we gonna display? Just HUD? Oh, good. Good. Turning the HUD off is gonna be great. There we go. Let's try this and see if it feels a little better. Oh yeah, much better. Let's see, this is still camera movement. And ZR is still acceleration. Okay. Hopefully I'm not too far away from everything and have to restart this mission. Yep. L and R. Do the little strafing maneuvers. Good. Oh my gosh, look at these clouds. Holy crap. That looks great. How's it look when we're going through it? Oh my gosh, I could sit here and listen to this music forever. Wow, look at this. Fantastic job. Question, the loading seems surprisingly short. Did this game do the long initial loading thing? I don't think so. Oh, we were icing up from being in the clouds? That's cool. I don't remember the loading being that long. Yeah, got him! I don't think it took that long to load. Got him! Oh, hold on. Missed him. Where are you going, bud? Not ally. You see a bunch of allies over here. Well, we can always go back on the stream or like close the game at once we have the ability to save and reload it so we can look at the Ah, good. Yeah, this is just like the PSP games played, control style wise. Well, except with the addition of 2 triggers. But this is the control setup I'm used to.
Don't forget your special weapon.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Multi-lock. Dang!
That's it. It's great when it's simple. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2. Not too shabby,
Oh
Mage
my
2.
gosh.
Still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece.
Are we done?
Skykeeper, this is Mage 1 over. Tally 2 bandits.
2 more bandits, okay.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort. All their triggers, settle down.
1988, kind of like No Man's Sky. Solid Python, did you see the MEO revealed to be a new Famicom Detective Club game? Yeah, I did see that. I saw it pop up on YouTube. I've got Nintendo's YouTube channel set to notifications, so whenever they announce something, I see it there. Kind of like when they announced the Switch OLED, because it just randomly popped up on YouTube. Alright, we still got our special weapons, so we should have the multi-lock to take care of these guys. Since we're still early in the game, we're at the point where we're not going to have to do too much maneuvering around to track down enemies.
Drones. Verify. Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
On Keyblade, ever heard of Macross? I have heard of it. I haven't played it. I think I've seen... I've probably seen videos of it. Ooh. Excuse me, sir. Where are you at? To my left a little bit. It didn't connect. Oh, I wonder if this is a story thing. Come on past me, bud. There we go. Nope, that's an ally. All right, let's turn around and do more. Got him. Solid Python, this port is fantastic. It should be in the same conversation. The best Miracles ports like Doom Eternal, Nier Automata, Dying Light. Oh, heck yeah, dude. This is really good. The clouds look incredible. I know in the last DF Direct Digital Foundry were joking. It's like, hey, yeah, this is best clouds on Switch. I mean, they're probably right. Man, and playing this with a headset with headphones in is fantastic. The music really gets the feel.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
All right, and we're done.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones? Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Princess Cosette. Well, let's look at the environments. I know I want to pull up. I want to look at the environments. Okay, that looks interesting. That looks pretty detailed. Okay. Just in time for the...
Call sign is Mage 2.
Oh, heck yeah, we can watch the replay?
Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck. Control, do me a favor and get
Ooh,
that
look at the replay. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
Column Squadron and your wingmen are aboard. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Oh, that's cool.
Looks like the bomber's taking a lot of damage.
All right, let's just watch for a minute. I know it's cutting off the audio a little bit. Just look at it in third person. Oh my gosh, look at this. Fantastic. Let's get up to the point where we start actually getting to bogeys.
Fly with me now.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be, it's gonna be so easy to get a screenshot for the thumbnail for this. Look at all these. I've always loved the replay feature of Ace Combat. We got the HUD view, cockpit view. This looks fantastic. On Keyblade, at least it won't be as bad as Driver 3 replay mechanic where the AI was so buggy they would just crash into a wall. Oh no, Ace Combat's always been... I've always viewed Ace Combat and Gran Turismo as having just fantastic replay, cinematic replay functions. Oh, and here's us going through that cloud. That's cool. Oh my god, this looks fantastic.
Way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Let's fast forward a little bit. I just want to see like some of the explosion stuff on the replays.
Watch out for the smoke aircraft. Locked, it's chow time.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That looks incredible.
Mage 2, targets in range.
All right, I'm done with the replay now. That's so cool. I love that. The music. Oh yeah, the music of this game is
We are currently
fantastic.
assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from.
All right, I'm
Russia.
going back on the stream just so we can look at
International
the
Union peacekeeping force
loading time
bases
thing.
All over the Usian continent were attacked in the same way.
Let's see.
The damage is severe.
Looks like
Wars are lost by failing to recover
it
from
was
the opening
about
blows. That means
17
successfully
seconds to
retaliating
get
is
to the
very
title
important.
screen.
You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
And then I bet maybe the first mission was loading during that cinematic that we saw. I don't know. But the load time seemed pretty short here so far. On Keyblade, I forgot, is this the complete version? Yes and no. This is the deluxe edition, which has all of the initial DLC, but it does not include... I'll actually show you. It does not include a lot of the DLC. The Top Gun Maverick DLC is not here. The way the original trailer made it sound like the Top Gun Maverick and the other DLCs wouldn't release at launch, but they did. eShop's going to be a little laggy because we're running the game right now, and I don't know how much power Ace Combat 7 takes. But there's a lot of DLC that's not built in here. We got a few stuff in, basically based on the original deluxe edition. But when it loads, we'll give it a minute. eShop doesn't work super well when it's got a high intensive game running in the background. All right, here we go. So yeah, there's a bunch of DLC that's not built into this deluxe edition. The Top Gun Maverick stuff and all of these. So like there's a lot of DLC that's not built in, which is basically just because of how the deluxe edition and because Namco Bandai decided the Switch edition was going to be regular deluxe edition. And not, you know, Top Gun Maverick edition and all the other ultimate editions that came later. So we got some DLC, but not all of it. I mean, to be honest, the only DLC I really care about in this game is the Top Gun Maverick DLC, because I was like really interested as soon as they announced that. I thought that was cool. But anyways, we'll go into the next mission and keep going a little bit. Feature unlocked. The aircraft trees when unlocked in campaign mode, and you can now equip main parts because we got through the first mission. Ryo-sama, is the Top Gun thing a story DLC? The last... I don't think so. I think it's just letting you use planes from the Top Gun Maverick movie.
Began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping...
Oh no, it's just an aircraft set.
Remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the
it just gives you 6 aircraft that appeared in the Maverick movie,
aircraft carriers, including one still under
including the Dark Star.
Severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on.
And Sergeant Shio says, nice try playing this game all the way through on hard with the F-14 Super Tomcat.
Which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say
maybe later on down the road, because I'm still
at the time, but his current whereabouts
remembering all of
unknown.
this. I didn't play Ace Combat 7 on the original systems. I haven't played Ace Combat since the 3DS remake of Ace Combat 2. And the PSP games. I went back to the PSP games a lot. Skies of Deception never really came out on the PSN store for the Vita and Vita TV, but Joint Assault did. The one that was weird and had real-world locations in it instead of the, you know, the fictional Ace Combat world.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war.
On Keyblade, I said there was a trailer for a new Metal Slug. It's mobile and Steam only so far. That's cool. I think that might have been the one that was shown in the last Nintendo Direct, maybe.
The Kestrel 2. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force
I do like how much story is in this game.
During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuja was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuja, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets
On Keyblade said,
faster
can't remember,
and
the
cooler.
trailer I saw wasn't for Tactics
And when all
1,
this
and it
was
played
going
like the
down,
classic Metal
I
Slugs.
just
Oh,
so
okay.
happened to be in my flying drag racer.
You're probably talking about Metal Slug Awakening. That was just posted yesterday.
In case you were wondering, yeah.
Well, I don't know. It didn't have that didn't have any
bombed out
gameplay
Ocean
in
Air
it.
Force Base. Then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation
Nope.
laws
Yeah.
or
Yeah. I
something.
think that is what you're talking about.
The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
That looks neat.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yusian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Well then.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
All right, here we go. All right, let's look at the aircraft tree since it just unlocked. Points are rewarded by on your performance in missions. Items are connected by lines. To unlock an item, you need to unlock it before it. So like a skill tree. Alright, so what we got here? Got the F2A and the F-140 and the Mirage 2005. I always liked the Mirage. So will it let me like, oh yeah, it'll let you like search through everything. FA, a bunch of different stuff. F-15s. There's F-23. There's the F-22. Way up there. As expected. Alright. Don't have enough for any of that stuff. So let's go back and look at the hangar for now. See what all we have here. Because we got some DLC stuff we can use. Because like, here's the F-16C we were just using. We got the ADF-11F. And we've got the ADF-01. Which are all absurdly better than everything we have. That is interesting that you can use the DLC weapons early in the game. Probably shouldn't do that to make the game too easy. And let's go back and look at the... see if the F-16C is on the aircraft tree anywhere. Yep, there it is. Why don't we... unlock special weapons for the F-16C. And we'll stick with it for a little bit. We'll go to start mission. See a preview of it, even though we just saw it for a whole mission. Alright, we got special weapons. 4 targets, air-to-air missiles, a guided penetration bomb, that's more or less ground stuff, and a short-range aerial suppression. Let's just keep the 4 AAM for right now. I do really love the multi-target special weapons. Any parts we can do here? Upgrade parts. Purchasable with MRP in the aircraft tree. These parts power up your aircraft. Alright, I think this is fine for now. I think it's fine. Oh, Mage Squadron, not Golem Squadron like we were doing before. Alright, let's dive in. After we saw a bunch of story stuff. And just see how beautiful this game is again.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles.
Hold on, guys. I want to look at the ground.
Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians.
There's a little bit of draw distance stuff going on here, but it still looks really good.
But any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing.
On Keyblade, I always found it weird they only ever put one Souls game on the Switch. Yeah, I'm confused about that as well. And they, you know, they marketed it and, you know, they made the amiibo for the Knight of Solaire, but they never ported 2 or 3. Maybe 3 might have been a little too much.
They should be close.
Yep.
Bye, vehicle. Oh my gosh, and look at the clouds again. It looks so good. Alright, let's just, slow down a little bit. I'm pulling up. Calm down.
Target destroyed.
Let's go ahead and flip around and get that other target. I mean, if it doesn't want to lock onto it, I'll just do that. And we're still early in the game, so we can, like, keep learning stuff, going a little slowly before we have to speed up when all the crazy dogfights happen.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can.
Let's get a little bit higher altitude here. Not up all the way to the clouds. Just a little more breathing room. Okay, maybe we'll speed up a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just like... Oh, I'm having so much fun just listening to this music. Not quite. Oh, hey, look! Power lines. Don't mind me. There we go, got him. Got him. Got him! Blind got him. At, you know, point blank range, but whatever. Oh, there we go. I finally remember what button swaps targets. That's gonna make things easier. It was triangle, I mean X. Because this is a Nintendo Switch, not a PlayStation. Got him! Oh, this is gonna be a fun replay to watch.
Radar vehicles destroyed. The interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Fire anti-air gun!
Break that lock.
Bandit attack. Trying again.
So this is our plans. I wonder if this will lock onto him. Yep, sure will. Got some hits. Let's turn around and try again.
Here's some feedback for those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
Oh, okay. So go into the clouds when you've got a missile on you. Okay. Okay.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
All right. Let's flip around here. Oh, I'm having fun with this.
Locked. It's chow time.
Target was not struck.
Yes, I am aware that the target was not struck.
Down 4 Fox 2.
All right. Let's use our
Enemy is locked on me. Bandit evaded the attack.
special weapon again. Take out a couple of them. We've only got 3 left. Probably turn around and get those other 2 that are over to our left.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
4 targets remaining.
All transports have been
All right, where you
destroyed.
at? Where you at, MiG-21?
Mage 2.
There you are. So,
The enemy has a lock on you, Mage 2. 3 targets remaining.
might as well just switch back to regular missiles. I've only got 1 of my special ones left, anyways. All right, this is a little better. Wonder what the easy and casual easy differences are. Probably damage. I wonder if they like also like change the AI. Probably. Like make the AI slower so it's easier to get missile hits.
Mage 1 launching missile. He's fine. Not getting away.
Nope. Too fast. Alright, should only be 1 left. At least that I can see.
15 meters. UAV's ready to launch. Away.
Hello? Oh! Drones.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Locked.
Have to be a little more careful here.
Shit. I got an enemy in front of me and behind me.
There we go. Let's head back.
Missile did not connect.
Alright, here's where the beginning part of the adjustment phase happens.
The enemy's reading you.
Nope, don't get distracted. I saw some smoke over off in the distance. I wanted to go over and look at it. Like, hey, what's that?
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt. Golem Squadron, surround them.
Alright. Oh my gosh, this game looks beautiful.
This one's mine. Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. H1 launch missile.
Here we go, one more down. It's okay. We're fine. Calm down. Everything's fine. Calm down.
Manage through the clouds. Fox 2. Bandit evaded the attack.
Where are you going, MQ? Alright, let's speed up a little bit.
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Don't try to read their movements. On your tail.
Got him.
Destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya? Get away.
3 enemies to go.
Fox 2.
There's another.
I'm icing up.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Oh my gosh, flying through the clouds is just like, oh my gosh, this is a trip.
Missile evaded.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Interesting. There is smoke down here. I knew I saw smoke on the ground here somewhere.
I've got him in my sights.
Completely missed. Let's turn around and try again.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Alright, hit him.
Mage 2, watch the enemy on your 6.
It is nice that they've got the constant banter going through, so it's not like silent while you're just struggling to get the right angle to hit the enemy.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
My bad. Oops. I gotta mess with the custom buttons on my Nitro Deck Plus, because I keep accidentally hitting that new custom A button that's right next to the right analog stick. A couple of the missiles I've fired in this stream so far have been accidental. It's just like, alright, go this way, my thumb hits the button, whoops, my bad.
Where'd he go?
What, the MiG's right there. Alright, he's turning around. Almost. Too close. A little too close.
On target 6.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
They won't show up on the radar.
Oh, this is so much fun. This is great.
Fox 2.
Page 2, walking.
Alright, let's get a little bit of distance.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh? Get back.
Got him.
Nice kill trigger. Enemy aircraft.
That took a lot longer than it should have, but we got him.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
Cool.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Alright, there we go.
Current target is on rails. Destroy the... But HQ has made it...
Alright, we'll go ahead and skip the replay. Just get back to what we're doing. Because we're over an hour in and we've only done 2 missions. Mostly because of how much story is in this game.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Next. Two-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft.
Okay.
There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
All right, cool. All right, let's see how many points we have from the aircraft tree. 102,000, which means that we can buy something now. Let's see, we could buy pretty much any of these. We can get the F-2A. We could get the F-14D Super Tomcat. We get the MiG-29A. Heck, we can almost afford the Mirage. Yeah, Super Tomcat's just slightly better than what we have right now. I kind of want to buy the MiG, or the Mirage, so let's just go ahead and do another mission. Alright, let's see what else we have. These look ridiculous, but hey, why not? It's big and chunky, too. These are definitely DLC weapons, or aircraft, because look at how much better they are. Let's try and see how ridiculous it is. Tactical laser system. Good at both air... Oh my gosh. And we've got a UAV. Interesting. Let's just try and see how ridiculous it is. Why not? Plus, it'll be a way for us to get a bunch of points so we can buy what we want. Look at that thing. Oh, we're refueling. Cool. Oh yeah, let's slow down. Oh my gosh, these are a little tricky. The landing ones are easy, but the refueling ones I've always had issues with. I know we can skip it. We just gotta line it up perfectly. There we go, we got it. Okay.
Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand.
Jeez, look at that thing.
Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco.
Alright, let's just have a nice little cruise through the clouds on our way to this mission. Let's look at that in third person.
Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure.
Alright, we're almost there.
Time to show the other guys that we can went wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Beware that air currents will affect your aircraft's performance.
Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds.
Oh, wow, that's an interesting
First
feature.
hunting season begins.
So let's see what this special weapon does. It's like targeting laser system. It's probably gonna be absurd. Guys. What the? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Solo Python, isn't One Piece Odyssey coming out on Switch in a few days as well? Is it? I know that wasn't on the coming soon section of the eShop.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in an IG turn.
Four remaining.
I do kind of miss my special weapon from before.
On target 6.
You missed. And so did I. It's all about a week away, July 26th. I wonder if they're going to do the exact same thing again as they did with this game. Where they're just like, oh hey, here it is. There we go. So this is going to be like a steady aim weapon, right? Or for like real big aircraft. Let's get a little bit of distance here. Alright, now let's try again. Oh, there goes my missile. There it goes. Man. You know, once the stream's over, I'm gonna have to test this in handheld mode to see if it looks just as good there. I imagine there might be. I imagine it'll look similar, just like maybe a little bit more blurry. Or well, a little bit blurry. There you are, F-16C. Oh, this is no good. Bad angle.
H2 is a launch.
There we go, we're fine. There we go, we got him. You know, if we weren't timed, we could probably, you know, be careful, learn things, and just take these guys out with just a machine gun. Whatever, that's fine. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, that looks cool.
Shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
It's part of the environment. Big lake or something. Ooh, do we still have big water effects when it... Yeah, we do. What?
Caution. Large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ooh, what's going on here? Is this gonna be one of those big flying fortress things that Ace Combat loves to do? Are those drones? Oh, interesting. That must be what they were talking about in the briefing.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
You'll live through this, Trigger.
Interesting. I want to take a look at this thing.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Well, we got a good look at it. I wanted to get a good look at it, and we did. Retry from checkpoint.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
Listen to that ominous music.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Hello.
All aircraft, no change.
I'm aware.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Don't worry, we're fine. We do this all the time in Ace Combat. There's always this giant fortress plane that you have to take down the individual parts for. That's what the PSP games were all about. Oh man, now I wish I had my multi-lock weapon.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, detail.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
This sort of thing normally comes up way later in the campaigns for like the handheld games though. This is like mission 3, here's this giant fortress that you can fight. So that's cool.
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
There we go, 1 down. Like 8 to go.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution, all aircraft, stay alert.
This is weird. With the way the story's going, it makes me seem like this is going to be a failed mission. What the? Yep, nope. Nope.
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many
You gotta
losses.
figure out what to do here.
All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation.
Yep.
Earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
They've got a barrier up with it against this thing.
Golem and Squadron. Give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Look at that.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
All right.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
That's so cool.
Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to move. I'm back 9.
It won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Targeting gun range.
Now that's an interesting machine gun.
Don't think, focus. Missile headed for friendly.
Okay.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will follow pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron.
There went another one.
Come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing. The longer it takes, the worse our odds of getting out of here are. Machines don't get tired. I got him. He's mine.
All right, I'm gonna fly back over here by this shielded carrier.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine.
All right, we got 18 minutes to take these guys out. It's fine.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
There went another one.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report.
There went another.
Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run. This is getting a little tight.
Ooh, look at this. Is this rain? That's cool.
Get those UAVs off of France.
Interesting. So you can leave the laser on while you switch and do other things. Interesting. I do not have the aim to use that laser properly.
Get your asses out.
I kind of regret not bringing what we had before.
Lock and fired. Attack missed. Got one in my sights.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide
All
support.
right, we got 3 left here. One's about to go down.
Yowza.
Fox 2.
All right, increase speed. Now let's do a turn.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Mage 2, provide cover for allied retreat.
That's it, Trigger. Their machines don't show any mercy.
There we go. Got him.
UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. We can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody!
I think she's about to go down. Oof. Oof.
Lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got thrown?
Oof. Oh, I don't like that at all.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help him?
I'm on my way. I'm attempting.
Box 2.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Missile headed for a friendly.
Locked.
Got a bunch of bad angles here. Bunch of bad angles. That's a little better.
Good job, H2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
Alright, we got a couple more over here.
Not on my watch.
H2, here's the support. Other aircraft are in trouble.
Got one. Bad angle. Let's, there we go.
H2, Fox 2.
Alright. There we go.
All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Maid Squadron, withdraw.
Yeah. Well. That happened.
H2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach. Runway's clear. H2, you are cleared for landing.
Alright, let's land.
H2, lower speed.
Increase speed, gotcha.
H2, lower nose. You're too high. 1500 to runway. Your approach looks good. Stay on course.
Well, we made it back.
Good work, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Stand by for further orders. Be ready for your next sortie.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, will...
Welp. That was fun, but now I'm sad.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Oof.
Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters,
Echo 22. Yeah.
would have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Okay. Can we have a funeral for Golem 2? No? Okay.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse.
Screw that guy.
Thank God
he killed
has
Golem
his
too.
Granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began.
Echo 22, who's old enough to be a
Mihai
wizard.
Found that out.
Yep.
He insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
Okay, we're good. Back to Miss
If you
Inmate.
took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening.
Echo 23, yes,
I'd
Miss
see how
Angst.
Someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia,
Alright, how about that?
the prisoners
You
in
saying,
here
hey,
went
ads will
nuts.
run shortly. Well, how about we
Hell,
just skip
if anyone
that?
knew how messed up
That's fine.
Osia was, it was the prisoners.
It's fine.
They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole.
Gonna try to escape again?
Blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off.
Oh, that's
You
fun.
can count on that.
Oh, that's fun. She'll build a plane that'll take off and then just literally just leave. That's a fun idea. All right. I don't know how many missions are in this. PSP games had about 22 missions total, I think. Plus a few, like, different alternate path missions.
Bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we
20.
still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no
There are
matter
20
what.
missions total.
Someone
Plus
there
some
is
VR missions and some DLC missions.
the hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out.
Echo 22, 20 missions and the 3 bonus missions. Yeah, because I remember, I think it was Joint Assault that had 22 missions. It had, like, different paths, like, a bunch of missions had A and B paths where you could do different things.
Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after.
Ooh, a stealth mission?
A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator.
Oh, of course. This is going to be one of those trench missions, probably, where you have to maintain low, low altitude.
So we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their
interesting.
radar.
That's a little different. So you want to fly through the clouds instead of,
happen to be
you know,
detected by the
between,
radar,
in,
we will
like,
be forced to
valleys and
abort the
trenches
mission.
and stuff.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger.
Interesting.
After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, Everett.
Echo 22, it's a fun mission. Oh, I always like those kind of missions in these games. I always thought they were fun. They were different. Alright, let's go and go in here. Let's go to the aircraft tree. We have 157,000 points now. Not a whole lot, but... There's the ADF-11F. Nothing we can unlock there. So this is DLC stuff that we can at least look at. Alright, so we can buy the Mirage now. Where does the Mirage go in terms of the, Oh my gosh. I wish we could just, like... Oh, hold on. There we go. Now still, a bunch of the paths still lead to the F-22. I guess this is like the quickest path there if we wanted to do the Super Tomcat, but I like the Mirage. You unlocked a new aircraft. Alright, what we got here? Oh, we got 4 air-to-air missiles, long-range air-to-ship missile. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the multi-lock air-to-air stuff. What else do you have? Guided penetrating bomb, guided penetration bomb, and long-range air-to-ship missiles. Takeoff weight augmentation. And then we got the Gripen E, which is 270,000. There we go. Let's go ahead and unlock that as we go. Anyways, let's go to start mission. Echo 22 said, I don't know if anybody answered this earlier, but the Top Gun DLC just gives you planes from the movie. That's what I figured. Like someone did ask about it earlier, and I... Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, I guess I just can't use the F-10 4C AV. I can use the rest of these. The ADFX-01 looks cool. Let's use the Mirage because we literally just unlocked it. Let's get the 4 air-to-air missiles. I know we don't need it, but it's fine. Let's go. The Echo 22 says the F-14A and F-18E are pretty decent. Yeah, most of my stuff is just going off of planes I've used in previous Ace Combat games. You know, years and years and years ago, when I still played Joint Assault. I remember playing that a lot on the PSP and a lot on the Vita.
Radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
Sure.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay. You're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Sure. Alright, we just gotta stay out of those radar circles, so I think it'll be fine. Let's take a look. Oh my god! I think I see the path we have to take, though. Oh no, I'm icing up. Alright, anyways. Oh, this looks cool. Let's see what the Mirage looks like. Yeah! I always thought the wing design of the Mirage had a cool look to it. Alright, we're gonna have to make a left turn here. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that network of radar. Craziness. I guess we should increase speed a little bit just because we have a long ways to go. Man. Look at that sunlight. I mean, it's annoying glare, but it looks gorgeous. Echo 22 said I never played the handheld title, so I assume they're pretty fun if Skies of Deception was anything to go off of.
Good job, but stay focused.
But yeah, Joint Assault was like what Skies of Deception started, just more. If Skies of Deception was the first PSP title, and then they made Joint Assault. And then they remade Ace Combat 2 on the 3DS. That was a good game too. Having to fight with the wind a little bit here too. I like these nice and casual missions. Alright. Delta Wing designs, aka the Mirage, are always cool. Yeah, I remember the first time I saw the Mirage in I think in one of the previous games. I'm like, that plane looks pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut.
All right.
We're watching over you.
What do you mean two different? Okay, whatever. Let's let's just station ourselves right there so we can look at the map. Oh, I see. There's a longer way and a really short way. That short way is real tight. Maybe we'll play it safe and just go the long way. We'll just play it safe for now. Maybe if I go back and replay this mission sometime, I'll try the quicker route.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know we got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Whoa! That's trippy.
Titan launch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
Right? Right. It is nice to be... Oh, is that the space tower? The space elevator? That's cool. But it's nice to be able to go through these like little stealth missions without having to constantly stay in the same altitude level. You know, where you go a little too high and it's like, nope, nope, lower altitude, lower altitude.
He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero.
Alright, we're going to have to turn to the right up here.
My best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Man, these guys are paranoid.
Hang in there.
Oh, don't worry, we got 9 minutes. Fly through the space elevator. I'm good. Maybe on a replay.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
You know, I'm glad they put this mission in here. This also lets you just, like, casually look and enjoy the visuals. Could pop through there, but I think we'll just play the safe route, since this is our first time playing this mission. Ooh, hey, some buildings over here. Sure, if nobody in there alerts the enemy to that I'm here. Like, hey, look at that plane that's going up there. Don't worry about it. Ooh, yeah, this is nice. Way more buildings on the environmental stuff than the PSP games had. Way more. Those games were more like, you mostly had flat terrain, and then you just saw like little strips of buildings like, every once in a while. But you know, they were PSP games, so it's fine. There's the elevator. Oh, that looks so cool.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet.
Oh, you don't mean you mean to like fly through the gaps.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Missile.
Be careful, missiles. You mean like fly through this parts.
Missile.
I misunderstood what you were saying.
Missile.
Alright.
Missile.
AA guns.
Missile.
Looks like we got about 8 targets, give or take.
Missile.
Oh, there's a Sam there. That's not fun.
Target destroyed. Trigger,
Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jump through the fire. Now it's our turn.
The power of Unreal Engine 4. I guess so. And the power of someone who knows how to make a switch port.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate
Excuse me,
hostile
sir.
anti-air before them.
How dare you shoot me for 1% damage?
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Page 2, locked. Page 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air
Whoops.
weapons are down. Destroy them.
Oh well. Couldn't turn fast enough. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do it again. Retry from checkpoint.
Radio
Yep,
silence
checkpoint's
is
right at the
auxiliary craft will be
the
arriving
thing.
shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Missile closing. Evade. Page 2. Missile away. Being locked onto.
Whoops. Alright. Well, there's like a little bridge that goes up to it. That's cool.
Trigger. Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column Squadron. Trigger jump through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Understood.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
There we go. 27 on overclock switch. That game easily shows 60 FPS. That's cool.
Page 2, target destroyed. Half of the SAM sites are down.
Alright. We'll take care of it. How did you all get here? Were you following me?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Page 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Page 2, target down. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
I'm working on it. Calm down. Calm down. Everything's fine.
Page 2, locked. Half of the anti-air guns down.
There we go.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Fox 2.
All right.
In gun range.
And one more.
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, we're clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. Almost there.
This thing looks really cool.
To Pura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Okay.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. We're going for the container! There's too many. We can't take all of them.
Locked.
Alright, couple down.
Fox 3. Fox 3.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
UAVs approaching the space
gonna
elevator.
miss.
Stop them.
Yep.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
Whoops!
H2's crashed.
Echo 22 says, I like to think they could have been there the whole time. They just sent you in because you're the new guy. I mean, probably. That's probably what happened.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
Sea Goblin, heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Careful, the enemy has a lock.
Alright, let's try this again.
Box 2.
Targeting range of guns. Locked. Fox 3. Fox 3.
Bandit has a lock on me. Missile closing, you better make it. Goal 2, hang in there.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Alright, one more down.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Alright, I'm trying to get over there, guys.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Oh, I see it.
Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harlan, stay right there! Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Oh, it's right there.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive? UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them down.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was thermobaric!
UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage,
Ooh, I do like the way the missiles are shown on the radar. That's pretty cool. There we go.
all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harling. Rescue unit down. Along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out.
We found out Erusian transport craft. His engines are on.
I heard you were the Air Force Colonel. Fly.
Better than Mr. Harling.
That'll do.
There we go.
That's about half. Pump up the rest. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link. Page 2, missile launch.
Caution! Hostile at the radar lock!
Land it down.
Fox 3.
You inspire the trigger. I learned how to deal with these guys by watching you.
Okay. Are you sure you're watching me and being inspired? Because I'm missing a lot.
Missile! Break hard!
Locked. You're low on special weaponry.
I know I'm low in special
Front
weaponry.
down.
Alright, there's another one down. slow down and try to get right behind him.
Three remaining.
All right, there we go.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover.
One remaining.
Oh, just one left? Cool.
Missile evaded.
Got him.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
All right.
5 minutes remaining.
If you press L3 and R3 at the same time, you release heat flares. Okay.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal.
Oh, that's cool.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Goal 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Column 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain elements. Wilco, warming up.
How dare you replace Golem 2?
Missile launched. Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Keep it up.
Roger. Here's the transport. Orders on a fire warnings. Yes, sir.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter.
Take evasive action as best you can. Hold on. Let me move around.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my order. It's not the lighthouse. The harbor. That ship isn't one of ours.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work.
Where's the signal?
Alright, I still see a bunch of drones out there. Or UAVs, whatever you want to call them.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3
There we go.
Double Roger.
Oh, that looks cool. Look at that. You guys better be careful, you're gonna hit the space elevator.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. Scored. The rest were intercepted by UAV. The elevator's windbreak took a crash.
Alright, so the UAVs only take one missile apiece.
Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Okay, Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Oh my gosh, they're smoking.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're space elevator.
Mr. Harling.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
I don't
Mother
see
Goose
any
1, turn
buy-in.
180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane? The UAVs are continuing their attack.
We're obsessed with that transport. UAVs launching from Arsenal Road Liberty, heading toward the AO.
Okay.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was OG. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Well.
Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air.
Echo 22 was like a week and they already replaced her. I've never realized that until now. Oh yeah, with Golem 2. Yeah, as soon as he said Golem 2, I'm like, how dare you? Echo 22, I know we have the F-14 in this game. Part of me wishes we got the F-111.
UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatch.
Maybe in Ace Combat 8, when they eventually make that.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately.
Alright, so it looks like a lot of this game is probably going to be trying to figure out how to take out the Arsenal bird. Well.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
I didn't do crap. You got one or more new Mirage 2005 skins. Cool. Oh, here we go with her again.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack.
Oof.
Day
La Bamba.
after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them.
I'll say Echo 22 said it, or since we have the Starfighter for an obscure plane, the F-101 Voodoo would be a cool pick.
A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show.
Maybe one day.
So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Oh, is that us? Is that me?
My dad died
Trigger.
for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war.
Oh, remember? Yep, that's Trigger.
He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
Oh, so 20 in Trigger's defense, Harling was in an Osprey. It was going to fall out of the sky anyways. Yeah. I mean, they were smoking pretty bad.
All right, guys. I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary. Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Okay. You obtained new aircraft. We got a starfighter and a fish bed. All right, let's look at all this stuff. Here's the fish bed. That looks neat. And there's the starfighter. Interesting. We could probably just keep using what we've been using, right? We'll just use the Mirage. They'll probably be like, where'd you get that? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Proceed with your mission now.
Alright, mission 5.
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now.
Oh, we're gonna get to do the whole takeoff thing?
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for spare 80s forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Alright,
Trigger,
whatever.
Your call sign is spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Alright, let's take off.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, when you land, your ass is grabbed. Champ's gonna survive? Anyone want to bet on it?
Spare 15. Takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
So, all of our weapons are disabled right now. Interesting.
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base. Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one. If any of you die, just think of it as you atone for your crimes.
So we're just supposed to fly by them? Okay. That's boring. But hey, whatever.
Operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto.
At least we can look at this different environment.
Spare 15, you're too far away. Time for sightseeing. Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper blades. The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake.
Oh, is that the bombings? Oh, that's cool.
Answer that convincing.
Yes, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? Not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey?
Alright, we got a couple flares left.
Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy. I know be done by now to rethink the odds.
Heck yeah, buddy!
One of us gets the first kill trigger starts. This is the first unit. Count's going forward. I decide when you die.
Now we can actually...
Right, I'm assuming command.
Now we can actually do something!
Who's gonna dance to your line too? I'll show you all how it's done. I'm spiked. I'll shake you. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Bingo. Yeah, I've been never before we get dressed up real pretty.
There's another target up there.
The next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Incoming hostile detected.
Stop watching your own asses and look up.
There we go.
Your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called SID lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
You missed. Missile. There it is. There's our next set of targets. There we go. Alright, almost there.
Down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Yeah, just be quiet, guys.
Special weaponry out.
Alright, special weapons shot. But we got him. Ooh, almost.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. Too far, dunce. Get closer.
This is a pretty nice ride. It's been serviced pretty good. Can't believe these things used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway?
I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen.
The Scrap Queen. That's funny. Alright, what you got here? Ah, there you go.
The targets are still active.
There we go.
What the hell are you doing?
Loco, Madam McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
That trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Oh! Oh, hey, look, there's a lot more targets now.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack! 3 targets remaining.
There we go. 33% damage isn't great, though. These guys must be a little bit higher. Let's get a little bit higher. There we go. There's one. Got him.
Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. 2 targets remaining.
Just 2? Okay, cool.
Now the paper-mache strategy that seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
One bandit left. Take him down now. First come, first served. You're leaving the operation area.
Sorry. I didn't mean to be leaving the operation area. I'm just trying to survive.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Where are you? Did you say look up? There he is. Thank you, sir.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
All right, there we go.
Hell yeah. Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB.
Sure.
Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what, you're not done?
Just checking.
Alright, are we gonna have a landing sequence?
Spare 15, this is the control
Yep.
tower. Make your landing check.
Cool.
You don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm.
Wonder if it's gonna feel any different because,
Too fast. Lower your airspeed.
0 Ace Combat 7 on Switch, and I thought this game was heavy. PC recommended GTX 1060. Oh yeah, it plays great.
Bank left.
This is not gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
Alright, let's just slow down and stop.
Right. Stand by for
There we
your
go.
sortie.
Yeah, Zero, it plays great. It looks fantastic. It's a really good port.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
Alright, let's go out of the replay. Keep going forward. So I haven't actually done like a Steam Deck video on Ace Combat 7. I have it on Steam. But, no, this is great.
Did I say you could take down the enemy?
Yes.
Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Salty
Mihai's
Sailor, okay.
granddaughters like to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance. From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them, wondering what they were talking about. I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
"Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?"
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our homeland. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji. When he was young, he was the heir to the Grand Duchy of Shalaji. Then, revolution broke out among his people. Mihai was betrayed by a close friend who pointed a gun at his face and pulled the trigger. The revolution was successful, but the new country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding Kingdom of Erusia. The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai's family to retain their title and noble standing in the new kingdom. But Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the draft like an ordinary Erusian citizen. He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king. Mihai soon became an ace pilot. When the royal family was ousted and Erusia became a republic, he continued his service for the new regime.
Good for him.
Soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited. I noticed the rose emblem. She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder the people of this war-torn country instantly felt at ease.
Zero, they still kept the PNG dog. Yes! The dog that was just there.
They started singing. The pilots of the support plane smiled, even though they wished...
That's so terrible. It's not moving at all.
Angelic. I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this. It was my job to research his neurological data, after all. I wish I could figure him out. Whatever his feelings were about losing his homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
Oh, that's so funny. Mission 6, long day. Okay. Well, these missions have been decently long.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention.
That's what we did last time.
First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca-Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there.
Okay.
We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters. You will attack and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Okay, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here. I highly doubt we have enough, and I guess we can look at the aircraft tree. We've got 167,000. So we don't have enough for this guy yet. No, I think it's fine. Let's just go into start mission. The Raven's what we used before. Falcon looks just like it. Let's try the Morgan out. See what it has. It has that laser system again. Interesting. Sure. Why not? Let's just give it a try.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Mission 6. So we're like a quarter of the way through the game already. It's only been a couple hours.
Some welcome. All aircraft, spread out and attack.
We're clear to attack, right? I heard the regular forces were gonna clean things up.
It's just like before. We blow the shit out of everything. Sharp as attack, aren't you, Spare Aid? Regular forces can reduce losses if you tenderize the base first. If you can't handle that, just fly and be a target.
Alright, let's take a look at this. Fly through these great looking clouds again. Boom!
Transport truck spotted. Not a threat, but feel free to take them out. specialty of mine. You're hitting 3 locations. Some have air power, so their threat levels vary. Think of the best way to rob them of their ability to respond.
Take out those gas tanks.
If you die too fast, you won't even be useful as targets.
Yeah, we get it. You already told us that. You don't need to keep repeating it over and over and over again.
Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. Regulars like us aren't allowed to resupply. But in your heart, you want us to smash that base. Am I off? You're gonna wish this mission never.
27. Equip the parts you unlocked. Yeah, I'll look at it after this mission's over. Okay.
That bomber's getting away. Chase it down like you mean it, morons.
What bomber?
Finally have a read on the targets. They're in one hell of a place. I'll take it from here.
Alright. Do we have targets now? Just wait and... There we go. Where are my allies at? You guys are over there. Guess we'll go over there and help them.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
There we go. Does anyone besides Trigger think they can destroy a target? Echo 22, that's something that'll happen a lot with this game. People say the same thing twice. Yeah. Alright, what are you guys doing over here?
The bomber has left the AO. Do not pursue. Keep the enemy shooting at you.
Alright, whatever.
There's a chaff fire.
Well, that happened. Well, that's pretty much the only targets over here. Okay. 27, what difficulty you were playing? I am playing normal right now.
Spare 15, missile.
Let's just pop up that way. Lots of SAMs around here. Not a fan of that. Okay. Destroying a lot of stuff. Am I supposed to just... I don't know if I'm just... I'm assuming we have to destroy everything. Oh, here we go. Transition. Cool. Oh, that looks cool.
They're drones.
These must be the infamous drones.
Seems like not replacing humans. Calm down. They're just obstacles in your way. Don't forget your original mission.
It's bad enough just dealing with the surface.
Damn. Spare 15 locked.
This is spare 7. Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! I can't. I've got my hands full too.
I roll a missile. Hang it up.
God damn it! I'm hit. I'm still at the table. I roll a missile. Another one. I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
You guys are fine. I mean, never mind.
Hey, someone's down. Who is it? Ty Roller. He's been taken out.
Push your pants over one aircraft being down.
Did Jared know about the shitstorm he was sending us into? These are just pawns. That pious son of a bitch.
Don't pretend like you deserve
Oh my gosh, I need to do 17,000 damage. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me find some better targets then.
Another man down. There's no point. Retreat.
Follow your orders. Continue the operation. Deserters will be punished.
This isn't even a fight. Do you want to lose all your pilots?
Shut up.
Try and stop me.
Okay, we might have to do this again.
Stick with the best if you want to survive. If anyone wants to die, let him. Decision on your part. I've still got top score. Count? You're useless. Everyone knows who'll print your numbers.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Engage or face punishment.
Well, that bridge. Let me find that bridge again.
Looks like we're the only ones having fun out here. Trigger,
Oh, jeez. How much do the,
Bandit in my sights. Light, I'll shake him.
AA gun down. Remaining.
Thank you for reminding me.
Fox 2. It's the mission and the ones who stayed there crazy. Someone take out the AA. Warning, missile in the air. Trigger, he's got a lock.
Alright. So we'll probably hit a 10,000 in this attempt, but probably will not hit 17. I don't know.
I'm spiked. I'll shake him.
2 minutes remaining. Spare squadron, you haven't done enough damage to the base. Regular forces will have trouble attacking.
No, they won't. You're an idiot. We're fine.
Enjoy yourself in your cell after this, Count. Missile hit.
You secure the service target.
Oh my gosh. Whatever, I'm just gonna go over here.
Target destroyed.
This is Spare 11. Enemy base dead ahead. Damn it, we can't do this from the sky. We need ground troops.
Spare 11, just do your job.
They're picking up on inside. A tunnel? You've got to be kidding.
30 seconds remaining.
Thanks for reminding me.
AA gun down.
Well, we got to 11,000.
Your time is up. Top brass want you to head back. You'll have a nice time in solitary.
All right. Well, that was fun. We've been going for about 3 hours, so I think I'm going to go ahead and head out of here. We got through the first 5 missions. We attempted the 6th mission. I'm going to try that again later. But yeah, this is a great port. So we're going to go ahead and hit quit game. It'll probably just take us back to the title screen. And there we go. That's a bit of Ace Combat 7 on the Switch. I'm probably going to review this next week sometime. I'm going to go through a lot of it, but I also want to keep going through Root Film because it's a really interesting game. But yeah, I'm going to head out of here. I'm going to get some get something to eat, get some and get to work on this stuff. Like I said at the beginning of the stream, we're going to have a Steam Deck video on Friday for Resident Evil 0 and the Resident Evil 1 remake. And next week will probably be Root Film and Ace Combat 7 reviews. But anyways, I'm going to head out of here. And everybody who joined the stream, I hope you had a good time. And I will see you next time.